I'm boarding the train again. At this time, I'm heading to Cumberland and going to ride a Cateye all the way to Pittsburgh. Harpers Ferry. Yep, that's the Harpers Ferry. Good morning. I'm here in Cumberland and I'm about to start ride the cab trail. Last night I got here 10 o'clock. It was already dark, so I chose to stay here in the Avid campsite. That's the hiker-biker campsite. It's free. I had a peaceful night and now I'm heading out, heading to Cumberland. A couple of miles to go. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. Great Allegheny Passage. Leaving Cumberland. 150 miles to go. 3 years ago, I came from the opposite side. I came from Pittsburgh and it was raining. Today is a beautiful day to ride. I remember this spot. So I'm following this railroad. And I don't think this railroad is active anymore. Maybe it is. It's gonna be all uphill next 20 miles or so, and then it's gonna be all downhill. Doesn't even feel it goes up. So it's not bad, but it's beautiful. It's a beautiful morning. Temperature is in 60s. It's perfect. Working myself upwards, but it's so gradual so that you don't feel much. It's totally fine. So I'm now at the entrance to the bone cave. I don't know how deep it is, but that's where the entrance is. It's all locked up, but there's a hole, so you can get through if you want. I'm not. No trespassing. Head into the mountains to the Eastern Continental Divide. And I'm gonna have a beautiful views from there. Good morning. Here you go. That's the first tunnel. And let's see what's the name of it. Brush Tunnel. Built 1911. That's the Brush Tunnel. Yep. And it's actually lighted. Woohoo! Yeah, this is nicely done. Perfect. Paved trail and lighted up. So no need for a light. So cool. Coming out from Brush Tunnel. On your left. Morning. Maintenance guys are doing a good job. Morning. 7 mile point. Already 7 miles? Wow. Going fast. I'm not going fast. I'm going like 10, 11 miles an hour. But I'm going uphill. It doesn't feel like much uphill. So it's all good. Oh, look at that. White-tailed deer is on the trail. Let's see if I get closer, if it takes off. That's cool. I was thinking that it's not the active railroad, but it looks like it is. Yeah, would be cool to see the train passing by or coming. We'll see if we see. Chipping sparrow singing. Look at this. It's beautiful, and there's a tiny waterfall dripping. The other side has the mountain creek. Look at the view. Yeah, it's absolutely gorgeous. Look at that tiny waterfall. So cool. Yeah, this railroad is not active, I don't believe so. It's all overgrown. And look at the views from here. It's amazing. Gorgeous. I believe the Great Savage Tunnel is coming up soon. Maybe not yet, but soon. It's 10-mile point. I think the Great Savage Tunnel is at like 18 or something. That's the 11-mile point. And look at the view. It's just gorgeous. Making my way up to the Eastern Continental Divide. Before that's gonna be a great salvage tunnel. As soon as I get through that, maybe a couple more miles and I'm on top of the East Continental Divide. First railroad car. More cars. Oh, that's a whole train. That's cool. Making my way up. Look at this one. So cool. That's the railroad signal. Passing the Trimble Road. So, Eastern Continental Divide is coming up in 8 months. Frostburg. Morning. That's where we are. Okay, I can see. Railroad was called Western Maryland Scenic Railroad. Yeah, that's a scenic railroad. Big Savage Tunnel is coming up. It's at 3,294 feet long. Now it's gonna be a final push. Going up. Wow, I like these cliffs. On your left. Another tunnel. But this one is called Forden Tunnel. Lots of tunnels here. And this one is not lighted up, but you can see the end. Woo, woo, woo. Oh, it lights up as you go. Okay, but this one is not. Oh, now it lighted up. I don't really need it anymore. They have even here one. Ta-da! I'm out of Borden Tunnel. I guess they getting the electricity from here. Solar panels. So right after Borden Tunnel is the 18-mile marker. Do you hear the waterfall? That's an easy ride. Okay, Mason and Dixon. What is that? Interesting. What is that? Pennsylvania and Maryland border. So that's the Mason-Dixon line. Here you go. I'm on the Maryland side, and now I'm in Pennsylvania. See? Mason-Dixon Line Park. And that's the line between the Maryland and Pennsylvania. Okay, welcome to Pennsylvania. And the view is coming up, and the Great Salvage Tunnel and Eastern Continental Divide. You see the deer? Yeah, it's just past. So much wildlife here. Yeah, there's a deer going into the woods. Hello, hi. That's the view from here, right before the Great Salvage Tunnel. Wow, what a view. Yeah, luckily they have lights there. Okay, I'm heading there. You all have a good day. Heading into Great Salvage Tunnel. Luckily it's lighted. It's a long one. Oh yeah. That's a long tunnel. Maybe I should get the light. I got my light out. It's much better this way. Okay, here I go. Great Salvage Tunnel. Ooh, it feels much colder. So cool. Wow. Yeah. That's the famous tunnel. The longest one. The end is near. Almost out. Great Salvage Tunnel. That was great. This tunnel is closed from the late November till the beginning of April. And yeah, it feels so much warmer here. I forgot to take my phone holder, but luckily I have this pouch here, so I just stick it there. Stick it in there. Eastern Continental Divide is coming up. Eastern Continental Divide. There you go. Hi there.
How are you?
Good, good.
Good.
So, now it's gonna be all downhill. Hi. Now it's all downhill. It's a nice ride. Hi. Yeah, it's an easy ride. Hi. Wow. So, people heading west to east. Hi there. That's the 28 point. Hi there. So that's the Warren's Mill, but I don't think the mill is survived. But that's the place, Warren's Mill. Lots of little creeks. Yeah, nice. So cool. Look at that. There you go. That's the first big bridge. Fogery Creek, or what was it? But this is amazing. Wow, what a view. Only one side is open for pedestrians now, the other side is just there. Wow, what a view. Okay, I have arrived to, what is this place called? It's the old train station. Meyersdale. I have arrived to Meyersdale. Okay, this is so cool. Yeah, look at that. Trains. Oh wow, it's all museum here.
You go within 3 miles of a national battlefield that commemorates the Battle of Antietam. It's the site of the bloodiest day in American history, September 17, 1862. So many lives were lost, and so much sacrifice.
Let me put my pin here too. Jacksonville. I actually put the 2 pins, one for Jacksonville and one for Estonia. Since I'm Estonian, I came from Estonia. But I live in Jacksonville. I think I'm gonna go and eat. And yeah, there should be a nice coffee shop here, or place to eat. That's the historic town of Meyersdale. Look at these prices, that's cheap. Yeah, I'm gonna eat here. Nice. Alright, I'm full. I'm so full. It's an excellent place. If you are here, check out this place. They have homemade food. Excellent. And the prices are cheap. Okay, I'm gonna continue my ride. Look at that. That is amazing. Wow. That is one high bridge. Yeah. I remember this from the last time. Yeah, I remember this place. Last time when I rode here, I got here middle of the night and I put my tent up right here. I mean, you can't, but that's what I did. First I thought I'm gonna just sleep on this bench, but then it started raining. I put my tent up and yeah. Hi! Hello! Hi! These are farm birds. But in Florida it's countable, because in some places they live wild. It's a beautiful ride. Look at that. I like it. So green. Today is June, I think it's June 5th. I don't even know what day is today. Yeah, today is June 5th. This place is called Carrot, or Carrot, I don't know. I have maybe 10 miles to go, and maybe 10-15 miles, and then I'm gonna stay. It's kind of early, of course, but I'm not in a hurry. I'm just taking it easy. I'll see. But it's a beautiful ride, very peaceful. Lots of little waterfalls. Yeah. I'm arriving to Rockwood. That's the Rockwood, and my plan was to stay here. It's kind of early. Let me see what time is it right now. It's like 1:23. Yeah, it's too early. Alright, I'm just gonna stop first and see what I'm gonna do. Maybe I'm gonna go further. Welcome to Rockwood. Alright, let's go and check it out. So that's the Rockwood. Maybe it's too early to stay, so I'm gonna continue. Rockwood Trailhead. Hi. So I'm not sure where I'm gonna spend the night. Rockwood didn't have any cell signal, so I couldn't even look up where's the campsite. And it's too early anyway. It's like 2 o'clock right now, so it's too early. So I'm keep riding. That's the next town. So this one is called Markleton, town of Markleton. But this one seems to be really small, so I don't think I'm gonna stop here. Town of Markleton. Which one? Which one? This one or the next one? I think this one. The town of Markleton is at 50 mile point. This place is called the Fletcher Falls. Really cool. And a train is passing by. There's a river down there and cliff on the left side with some occasional waterfalls. Beautiful. Look at this beautiful mountain creek down there. Yeah. Can't really see, but it's very pretty. Oh, little waterfalls, and it's just beautiful. I thought the car is coming. There's 2 bicyclists and the lights on. I had my light on when I was going through the Great Salvage tunnel, and I forgot to turn it off. Can't really see through the woods, but it's beautiful. Another tunnel. Pirketon tunnel. That's pretty cool. Maybe I should take my light out. Hi. Yeah, I need it. It's a dark, but it's not that long, but still, light is needed. Woo! Woohoo! Alright, I'm gonna turn my light off. That's the Birkleton tunnel point, and now we're going over to another high bridge. Wow, what a view. Hi. Hi. Lots of people today riding from Pittsburgh to Cumberland, or most of them probably going all the way to DC. Alright, another group. That's the 57-mile point. Another bridge. And this time I'm going over the river. Ulsena Road. Okay. I'm gonna go to the next town. It's called town of Confluence. So it's coming up in a few miles. Okay, look at this one. That's huge. That is so cool. High bridge. I can only imagine how it looks from underneath. So cool. I remember this town. That's where I was looking place to stay, and I couldn't find, and then I decided to continue my ride. Yep, that's the same town. Lucky Dog Cafe. I don't know if it's open. I don't see anybody here out, but let me see. Unfortunately, it's closed. Yeah. What you gonna do? That's the Confluence, town of Confluence. I'm gonna check out this campground if it's open or not. Outlaw recreation area. Alright, let's go and check it out. Oh yeah, it's open. No gas, no refunds. I have the same problem what I had last time. I don't have a signal here, no cell signal, and you can make a reservation only online. The same problem, I remember. I'm gonna head to Connellsville, and it's a free campsite there. I like that. I was planning to do shorter days. I end up a long day again, but that's okay. It's a 60-mile point. It's gonna be around 90 miles or so, plus extra 10 miles what I rode in the morning. It feels colder here between the... oh, chipmunk. This one is more like C&O, but I like it. I'm going fast, like 17 miles an hour. I should be there around 5 or 5:30. Okay, I'm gonna stop here, get ice cream, something to drink, fill up the water bottles. So this place is called, I don't know, something with O. Anyway, it's a tourist town. Alright, look at that. Alright, that is a really cool place. Yep. Yeah, this is so cool. Look at this. Amazing. What a view. Look at this beautiful waterfall. I love it. Yeah, June is a beautiful time to ride the Great Allegheny Passage. Mile point. So I still have like 3-4 miles to go. Let me look up the time. 7:25 right now. So I can see the outer tail of the city already. I'm almost there. Couple of more miles to go. Connellsville, not Cannondale, that's Connellsville. Another high bridge. Interesting, yeah. Yeah, this is much bigger town. Bikes unlimited. Hi. So, the guy told me that you ride all the way through, past the big road, and then look at your left. So that's the big road. And yeah, right here. Those are the shelters. Yep, I can camp here for free. This is so cool. Restrooms here. You use red. Very cool. I use red. Camping area. Wow. I'm just gonna put the mattress here and sleep. Well, tonight is supposed to rain, and tomorrow we're supposed to get more rain. But let's worry tomorrow. Good morning. I'm here at the shelter. Okay. Making some food before start riding. Good morning. I am starting my day. Heading out from Connellsville, and today I made it all the way to Pittsburgh. I have 60 miles to go. It's a beautiful morning, but it's supposed to rain at noon. We'll see. Hopefully not. Last night was so nice. I stayed here in Connellsville. They have the camping area for trail riders. And yeah, it's a trail down. And they are taking care of their riders. The cap trail is just absolutely wonderful. This limestone dust cover is just perfect. Better than the asphalt. And near that. Look at this road over there. It goes straight up. It would be hard to ride that one over there. That's the 98-mile point. I have 52 miles to go. On your left. Good morning. Good morning. So that's the 100-mile point, I think. Yeah, they have the restrooms here, and that's the 100-mile point. Let me stop for a moment and snap a picture of this one. Yep, 100. 50 miles to go. Yeah, pretty cool. But this one is that active? I don't know if it's working or not. Probably. But pretty cool. And I don't know what's the name of this place, but it's a small town. Just passing by. Something with white. I think they have a name here. It's a 104-mile point. Morning. Hi. I can hear the thunder, so we might get some rain, thunderstorms. I'll see. Oh, that's pretty cool. Another small town. So this place is called Smithton. Yeah, that's the Smithton. Smithton Trailhead. From the Smithton Trailhead I have 5.5 miles to go, but I'm planning to stop. Look at that, so cool. It's getting darker, that means rain is on the way. But I'm hoping to get the town before rain, but it might not happen because dark area is ahead. Wow, this is the first big bridge. 109-mile point. I have 41 miles to go. Okay, it's starting to rain. I can feel the triplets. I'm just gonna keep riding. Maybe it's just a light rain, but we'll see. Oh, beautiful area. So far so good. Only a few triplets and that's all. The town is 2.5 miles. Really close. Hopefully I can get there before rain. Is that the campground? I don't know. But it's pretty cool. I am almost in town. That's where I'm gonna eat something and hopefully weather out this rain. But the sky is turning pretty dark. Like they already had rain. Luckily there is a subway nearby, right on the other side of the bridge. Leave the main road for the cars. Yeah, they got a lot of rain here. Luckily I missed that one. More rain is on the way. Okay, let me see where's the subway here. Oh, I see. Subway's right here. That was a good stop. And the sun came out for a couple hours. And I have to get Pittsburgh before it starts raining. I think it starts raining at 12. I have 36 miles to go. So I'm gonna get some rain. Okay, I just passed West Newton. Had a lunch there. And now I am on my way. I have 36 miles to go. 3 hours. So rain starts in 2 hours. So we'll see. The sun is peeking out behind the clouds, but I know it's gonna start raining in a couple hours. So I better go fast. Going like 16, 17 miles an hour. It's easy to ride this way towards Pittsburgh. I have done it both ways. I kinda like it this way more. First 20 miles uphill and then it's gonna be all downhill. So it's easy. It's a beautiful ride. The sun is out and it's just enjoyable to ride. Another nice town to pass. That is a famous waterfall here, the Cateye. Last time when I came through, this was the biggest I remember. It's not that big, but it's noticeable because it's right next to the rail. Alright, let's keep going till this nice sunny weather lasts, because at noon it starts raining and I better be there or close. Another beautiful trail down. That's a 120 mile point. I have 30 miles to go. Sun is out again. That's a good thing. And the trail is drying up. On your left. On your left. So yeah, I would ride from Cumberland to Pittsburgh. Most people start from Pittsburgh. Of course, if you're heading all the way to DC, then it makes sense to start from Pittsburgh. Yeah, a lot of people on the trail. Hi. That's the 126 mile point. 24 miles to go. Another small town. Boston. Hi. I think I'm gonna take a little break in Boston and check it out. That was the town of Boston. Great place to stop. But I'm on the timeline. Gotta beat the rain. I have only 1 hour till it starts raining. And I have 20 miles to go. I remember this trail right next to the rail. So I passed the Boston and now I have a paved trail. Dead Man's 5 Run. That's the Dead Man's Run. Yeah, that's the outskirts of Pittsburgh. They have painted some bridges. Last time it wasn't painted. Looks cool. I was climbing and now I'm going downhill again. 130 mile point. All paved. That's the statement done. Hi. Down, down, down we go. Now it's gonna be a little bit of road. Probably the only road section. That's already Pittsburgh Suburban. Okay, I got my bike road back. That's a bike road. Yeah. It's so narrow. But I need to get to the other side of the river. It goes. Whew, can you imagine if there would be no fence? Just think about it. But we do have the fence. No worries. Great Allegheny Passage continues. I remember when I was coming first and I wasn't always sure where I have to go. Morning. Once I'm through this confusing area, it should be nice. Continue for 6 miles. Alright. There's a reason why it's called Great Allegheny Passage. Sometimes you have to pass through the scrapyard. I remember this part actually. Morning. Alright. Heading to the other side of the river. My side. Wow, what a beautiful ride. Wow. I love it. I like these old railroad bridges. Maybe I don't get rain. Maybe I'm gonna get to my hotel room before it starts raining. We'll see. Look at this square tunnel. Woohoo! Bike is so dirty. If I would get the heavy rain, that would clean up my bike. So that would be a good thing. But most likely I have to find a place where I can rinse it off. Because I can't take it into the room like that. So this one is active rock slide area. And it's warning that don't wear air blocks. So if you hear the rumble, just get out of the way. Yeah, Pittsburgh is all about the steelworks. Wherever you look, there are factories. It's all about the steelworks. Alright. Back to the other side. And now we might get rain. I feel some triplets. And it's 12 o'clock, just like I said. Going again to the other side. I can hear the thunder, but hopefully it's not where I'm going. This one is called Steel Valley Trail, and it's part of the Great Allegheny Passage. The good thing is I still haven't had rain, and now it stops completely. I remember this one too. It goes behind the apartment buildings here. That's a nice ride. Wow, it's supposed to rain and no rain. That's great. Sun came out. that a water park or something? It looks like. I'm not surprised that it's shut down. Welcome to Pittsburgh. So after a mile, there's gonna be an ice cream shop, and also I'm turning off the trail from there. So I'm gonna finish my video over there with ice cream. This is where I leave you guys. I'm gonna spend another 2-3 days in Pittsburgh area. I'm gonna ride another trail here, so stay tuned, and I'll see you guys in the next video here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.